bed, Willie's gone off to sleep.
I'll be down in a minute. Oh, I can't decide what to wear for this mediation thing. Which one do you think's most suitable?
I'd wear the black one with the knee-length skirt. It looks more mumsy.
That's what I thought.
All right, Pops. Where you going to dressed like a dog's dinner?
Well, I've had enough of sitting around moping, wondering why everything's not happening for me, so I've decided to go for a job in the petrol station.
What job?
Forecourt assistant's post. Saw it advertised on the board yesterday.
That's been up there for ages. Isn't that the skivvy's job?
A job is what you make it, Michael. Can I have an orange juice, please?
You're kidding, aren't you, Dad? The job's only as good as the wage packers at the end of the week.
It'll be a challenge. And besides, with my expertise, I'll soon work my way up. Now, it might seem like a small opportunity, but you know what they say? From tiny acorns, mighty oak trees grow.
Well, speaking of opportunity, I was thinking of doing a bit of growing myself.
How do you mean?
Well, I've got the chance to invest in a big film project. Remember my mate Georgia was telling you about?
One with the video business?
Yeah. Well, I took your advice and I wrote to you, and he reckons I should invest into the business.
Very good, Dad, but, don't you need money to invest?
Yeah, I know, well, I was going to ask you if you could lend me some.
Me? I'm after money myself. Why else do you think I'm going for the job?
Oh, come on, Dad, you've got all that money sitting on our Jackie's account.
Oh, no.
Dad, listen, what you should do is you should lend it to me, I'll invest it, let it work for you, and I can give you it back with a big, fat profit.
Michael, that money is staying right where it is.
Oh, come on, Dad, you're always saying I should do something with my life.
And I still think you should, but everybody knows that the film industry is a dodgy business. I could lose everything, Michael. No. Listen, if you want to get into the movies, you'll have to be at your own risk, not mine.
Any news?
No. I thought yesterday was bad enough, but all this waiting for a phone call, it's even worse.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. At least we bought a new car, and we got a good deal on the Saab, too.
Max, it was a nightmare. I'd no way of contacting you. The clock was ticking away. Everything seemed to be rushing away. I felt I had to act quickly. Did do the right thing, didn't I? Increasing the offer on the house.
Of course you did, darling. Of course you did.
At least something's going right for us now as Jimmy's a qualified teacher.
You must be dead proud.
Yeah, I am. I just wish things were going so well for Lindsay.
And what you going to do about this Gary, Mum?
There's nothing much she can do, love. I mean, Ellen has advised her to let him see Kylie, so she's just got to get on with it.
It just doesn't seem right. Well, not after what you told me about him putting the drugs in the baby's teddy like that.
Well, apparently that doesn't come into it. He hasn't been convicted of anything, you see. He's all Lindsay now.
Hiya. Mum, he's all right. You do it again.
What?
Well, you've just fixed his blankets and there was nothing wrong with them.
Oh, did I? Didn't even notice.
My mum was like that when Anya was a baby. Or Elaine would do something, my mum would go behind and do it properly.
Tell me about it.
It's funny how life moves on, isn't it? This time last year I had a mum and a family around me. I'm all on my own.
You really missed her, don't you, love? You all right?
Yeah? I'll just make us coffee, eh?
What are you staring at?
Just looking out for Eleanor coming back. I spoke to Katie before and she said she's due back from court at any minute.
Why, what's up?
Nothing. Just want a quick word with her, you know, before I go into this mediation. Look, Mum, is it all right if I leave our William here for a minute when she comes back?
Yeah, of course it is.
No, accept the booking. Look, just get Andrew to put 2 extra tables out, yeah? We can't turn away business like that.
Max Sinclair's might be trying to get
Look, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go. I'm expecting a rather important call. Yes, I'll be there. I'll call in later. Yeah, bye-bye.
Really, Max? We might have missed that call.
Look, I'm sorry, darling, but we've got to take on as much business as we can if we're going to get the cash together to pay for this new house.
Oh, I must remember to thank Jackie Dixon. It was her who told me to up the money.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like good old Jackie Dixon.
She's got a really good head for business. You can't knock her for that. Oh, Max, you get it might be about the house. Come.
Hello. Yes. Yes, it certainly does. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
We've done it! We've got the house!
Go and pick up the keys and we'll go back and see the house later today.
Eleanor? Can I have a quick word, please?
Yeah, of course. You look smart.
Thanks, I'm just a bit worried about this mediation.
Oh, well, do you want to come into the office? If you can.
Hello? Is Katrina there, please? Well, do you know what time she'll be back? No, it's all right. I'll call her back later.
You okay?
God, Nicky.
Sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I just needed to use the phone, like.
What you need to try and hang on to is that the mediation is for your benefit, to help you reach an agreement or arrangements for Kylie.
I'm just not sure about it all. I suppose I'm worried about what Gary's going to be saying. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with a whole load of lies, to make me look like a bad mother.
Mediation isn't concerned with those sorts of issues. Unfortunately, though, they are the sort of things that often get bandied about in court, but we can worry about that at a later date.
Have you got any idea when the court date will be?
No, not yet. It won't be for a few weeks. I'll let you know as soon as I get an exact date.
So what are the main things going to be that we're going to talk about?
Well, the most pressing issue appears to be contact time with Kylie. Gary wants every other weekend and one evening a week.
There's no way he's having that.
Don't worry. He can ask for whatever he likes. It doesn't mean he's going to get it. We can also state what we consider to be reasonable access.
I don't want him to see her at all.
I know it's difficult. I can imagine how you must feel.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Well, you know how Louise came into my life. It's difficult when something like that comes into what you think is a settled existence.
I'm sorry, Eleanor. I just hate him. I don't want him to have anything to do with her.
I know, but that would be considered an unreasonable request. I know it's difficult, but appearing intransigent could make things a lot more difficult. How about a compromise? Say, 1 extra hour's contact a week?
Hello. What's wrong with your face? It's not like you to be without a smile.
Sorry, Ron, I'm missing you, Mum.
It's understandable, love. Hasn't been that long since you lost it, is it?
Almost 12 months.
Well, if it's any consolation, Cass, I can tell you that time is a great healer. If it wasn't, I don't think I could have coped with losing our Tony. I'm not saying the pain will ever go away, but at least it gets a bit more bearable.
Anyway, you look smart. Going somewhere nice?
Actually, madam, I'm here to inform you that I'm interested in this job of yours, if it's still going.
What, the junior assistant's job?
The very one. What do you think?
I think you've certainly changed your tune. Considering last time I offered you a job, you practically threw it back in your face.
Yeah, well, I might have been a bit hasty then. I've had a chance to think about it now.
I'm not sure it's suitable.
What's the matter with you? I would have thought you'd have jumped at the chance, considering my experience.
Give us a chance to think about it, eh?
Can you manage?
Yeah, thanks.
Remember, this is for your benefit. So try and stay calm, controlled, and reasonable.
Okay, I'll try. Right, the first reasonable thing about it is get our will from me mum and drop him at me Auntie Val's on the way. Thanks again, Anna.
Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
What is all this?
I've had a bit of an emergency.
Oh, as per usual. And I suppose you took advantage of Katie's dental appointment to slope off and...
I'm sorry, okay? I've only been gone a couple of minutes.
I've had a client in there for the past 15.
All right, I got it wrong.
which seems to be a skill you've inherited from your father. While I can appreciate it doesn't take a huge intellectual capacity to rehang a door, I would have thought a modicum of common sense would have made it obvious not to leave the premises unprotected, or to leave the door across the threshold so that my clients have great...
I could do without this.
Cassie?
I was hoping to bump into you.
Oh, yeah?
You still interested in that job?
Yeah, of course I am.
Only, it's not much of a job for a man with your experience.
Cassie, I've already told you, love, I'm not looking for anything too demanding.
Well, it's not only that. How are you going to feel about working under your old employee?
What do you mean? It'll be great. Be just the good old days, you, me and Jackie working together again. My old team. I can't wait.
No, Ron, it's not your old team. It's my new team. And there is a big difference.
Yeah, I know that, love, but times change, don't they? And you have to be prepared to go along with them, otherwise you get left behind. And the good thing is, I can start right away. So what are we waiting for?
I can't believe the house is actually ours.
Subject to contract.
You, me, and our son. A new beginning.
We can't afford this house, you know.
No, but we'll manage. Really is a new beginning, isn't it? Baby on the way and a home we can't afford.
Well, we could always sell the restaurant and I could go back to selling these things.
Oh, no way. All we've got to do is get through the birth, and then we can turn our minds to sorting out the restaurant, making pots of money to pay for this place.
Just like that, eh?
Just like that.
Well, in that case, come on. Let's go and see our new beginning.
As an independent mediation service, that means we're not responsible to anybody other than yourselves. Everything that is said here is treated with the utmost confidentiality. Now, I am here to help you both reach an agreement over arrangements for Kylie. Cup of tea here, Jace, and a sarnie in the kitchen. Some free pregnancy advice if you want it.
How do you know about it?
Katrina,
When?
when she was spilling her heart out about it and didn't know who else to talk to.
Shouldn't have told you about it.
Who should she have talked to? Her parents. She needed someone, which she obviously felt couldn't be you. She can be such a prat at times.
It's just in my head.
I'll bet.
I just can't figure out how it happened.
Did it burst? Are you trying to get off one stop before then?
Aye, Nick.
Well, something happened to allow I can spare him to meet and set up home in Katrina's womb.
Yeah, that's what to do with me head in. It's just, I thought we'd been careful.
Well, it's happened. So, you figured out what you're going to do.
I haven't got a clue.
What about Katrina? What's she want to do? And what's that supposed to mean?
I haven't spoken to her about it yet.
God, Jason, why not?
Well, I did try. I phoned her this morning, but what can I say?
You can tell her you support her.
What, get mad?
No. Any decision she wants to make.
How do you mean?
Well, you don't know how it happened. Whose body's the baby growing in?
No, a woman's right to choose and all that crap, you mean?
It's not crap. I'd like to see you and most of the blokes on the planet try to handle it.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, don't be so flippant about it.
I'm not. It's just, I just don't know how to handle it yet, okay? It is a bit of a mess, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we can at least agree on that.
You're looking a bit tired there, Cassie, love.
Yeah, I am.
Well, look, why don't you nip off home? I can manage here.
No, you're all right.
Do you know what? I've only been here 5 minutes. It feels like I've been here forever.
I know the feeling.
Ah! Good afternoon, madam. Lovely day, isn't it?
It's very clean, isn't it?
Realise, you know.
I'm feeling tired just watching him.
You know, if he tries to send me home one more time, I'll throttle him. He's dying to take over. Just look at him.
You've probably been in my shop over the road, the Trading Post.
No.
Oh. Anyway, it's not there anymore, unfortunately, but we did offer a lot more of a variety. I'll see if I can get them to do it here. Listen, I don't want you to realise, you know, but those drinks over there are very good value. They are.
Well, Kylie lives with me, and she hasn't seen Gary for the past years, so... But basically, she doesn't even know him.
But you know the reason for that? I was sorry for what I'd done, and I was just trying to give Lindsay the chance to make a go of it with the new fella who was in the picture at the time.
It wasn't just a fella. Me and Mike were going to get married.
Oh, whatever. All I know is he's not in the picture now.
What I do think is important is that we look forward to the future, not backwards to the past.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're wasting our time just going over and over all the old stuff.
So, how's Kylie reacted to Gary returning? Well, I've tried to explain who he is, but... Well, 2 years is a hell of a long time to be away from someone. She's confused.
She probably thinks I'm one of her many uncles.
Look, I can't continue if he's going to keep making snidey comments all the time.
I'm so sorry about that. It's just that I get a bit, you know, worked up when I think of other blokes trying to play the part that I haven't been able to play for whatever reasons until now.
I'm wondering what it is you think is important. What do you consider to be most urgent?
I think the most urgent thing is that Kylie should be allowed to get to know her father.
So getting to know Kylie is the most important thing from your point of view. But Lindsay, how do you see it? What do you think's important? Well, to stop him messing up our lives. In what way? Well, just to stop him swanning in with unreasonable demands. We've got a good settled life. Kylie's doing great at school and everything, and... Well, I'm just worried that he's just on this father kick out of his own selfishness. I mean, he'll soon get over it and walk out again. And where will that leave Kylie?
Just talk to her, Jace. She'll think you're trying to dump her.
Yeah, but what can I say, Nick? Oh, I'm sorry or something?
Well, it's up to you to sort, but it starts with hello.
When did you get so sensible all of a sudden?
I always have. You've been too stupid to notice.
What am I going to do? I'm not ready to be a dad yet. I'm still a kid myself.
So, what are you going to do? Just blank it out? Pretend it hasn't happened?
I don't know. It's just, I can't get myself to talk to her. Every time I see Katrina, my stomach goes into knots. It's like she's dependent on me to sort everything out. I just don't know what to do.
You're going to have to decide what you want to do. Whether you want to keep it or not.
I can't even think straight. I'm used to running to my mum and dad with all my problems, and I can't. This is the heaviest thing I've had to deal with in my life, and I can't even talk to them about it. My dad's gonna go crazy.
That's the least of your worries.
Look, Nick, will you stand by me if this turns into one big almighty row?
Oh, Jason, you know I will. But what are you going to do about Katrina?
Robbie doesn't think we should have it.
It's not about what Rob or anyone else thinks. It's about what you and Katrina thinks.
I don't know what she thinks.
The only way you're going to find out is to talk to her. Just talk to her, Jason. You know her that much.
Yeah, I'll do this.
God, Jason, he suggested talking to your girlfriend, not becoming a new man. You'd be apologising for blowing up my Barbie doll next.
Yeah, you're still going on about that, eh?
Not today, as long as you promise to go and talk to Trina.
Yeah, I'll talk to her. But I've got to go and talk to someone else first.
Who?
A woman I left without a door.
I just don't like the idea of Gary being able to walk in and out of Kylie's life whenever he feels like.
I didn't just walk out. I spent a lot of time thinking things over before I came to the decision that I shouldn't have any contact with Kylie. Don't you realise how difficult it was for me? At the time, I thought it was for the best, but now I realise I was wrong.
Oh, and it took you 2 years to come to that conclusion, did it?
I'm sorry, I'm not just going to sit here and let my feelings be ridiculed.
What feelings? Who are you kidding, Gary? You haven't got any.
I apologised before when I got out of hand. I think it's only fair that Lindsay should do the same.
No way. There's only so much crap I can sit and listen to.
That's very nice.
You might be taken in by his performance, but I'm not. He hasn't spoken a word of truth since we got here. The whole thing's a complete waste of time. Well, I'm sorry that you feel like that about it. Would you prefer us if we closed down the session?
Come on, Linz. Don't be like this. We've got to give it a fair try.
No. I'd really like to carry on.
Cassie Love, if you're not too busy, wouldn't mind another brew?
That's it. I'm supposed to be managing this place, and he's got me as some sort of teas maid.
I think it's because you made the last one.
Right, he's getting that.
What is it?
His job description. Ron, I need a word.
Yes, sure. Everything all right?
No, it's not, Ron. This is not going to work unless we stick to our job descriptions. And as you can see, if you read this, organising the stock and ordering the supplies is not on yours. Neither is anything else you've been doing since you started. And making the tea is not on mine. So should we start again?
Okay, apologies accepted.
I got a bit of a family problem to sort. It's just getting on top of me, like.
Yeah, they can, can't they?
So what access and contact time do you feel able to agree on?
3 hours a week. At my house.
And what do you think about that?
You know I won't be happy with that. It's only an hour more than I'm getting now. She's deliberately trying to slow the process down and try and stop me from seeing my own daughter.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be reasonable.
So am I.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I'm afraid we've run out of time for today. Now, would you like to book a further session?
Well, I can't see the point. There's no way I'm changing my mind.
If I agree to what she says initially, can it be changed at a later date?
Oh, yeah. Now, whatever we decide in mediation goes into what we call a without prejudice report. That means that it's not legally binding, and you can change it if you want after discussing it with your solicitor.
Right then. I'll agree. One of us has to be willing to compromise. Otherwise, we're just wasting everyone's time. I'm just glad that I'm going to get to see Kylie again.
Right, well, I'll just get the paperwork and we can begin writing up the report together.
What a great performance from the young Stanlow. A slow start, but what a tremendous finish. I played a blinder, Linz. Did you see how I wrestled with my emotions just to get my point across?
I'm surprised you agreed to everything.
Oh, don't tell me you were taken in as well. Must have been great.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'll agree, but it'll cost you £10,000.
What?
You heard. You didn't really think it was going to be this easy, did you? No, this is just the first round. You give me what I want, or I'll change my mind, having discussed it with my solicitor. And then there'll be a rematch. Only this time it'll be in court.
Tomorrow's Brookside is later than usual for a Wednesday at 8:30. Coming up next, Look Alike, Think Alike and Act Alike. The mysteries and myths of duplicate DNA. It's a twin thing, here on 4.